exhausted, fatigued, can't focus, can't concentrate, crashing in the middle of the day, don't have adequate amounts of libido, motivation, drive, experiencing brain fog, not recovering from exercises or stressors, not waking up with abundance of energy, not sleeping solidly through the night. These are all signs and symptoms of having a fatigue-based problem. Adrenal fatigue is a very controversial subject. Many doctors do not believe in it, and many doctors oversimplify it. The reality is that there's a HPA axis dysfunction, which basically means when stress accumulates in your body, the brain and the rest of the body have a dysregulation in the way that they communicate, and you're not able to regulate your stress response effectively, and then you start to have those signs and symptoms. The frustration is that you go to the doctor, your blood tests are normal, you're being told there's no such thing as adrenal fatigue, or you've tried so many different things and they're not working. Today I want to talk to you about the essential nutrients that are required for you to overcome the fatigue, the exhaustion, or at least start to make a dent in the protocol so that you are seeing, quote unquote, those chains move. My name is Dr. Rosen. My website is called The Truth About Adrenal Fatigue. Make sure you subscribe to this video so you can get many other helpful hints for your exhaustion and fatigue nightmare. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is fluid balance. The adrenals really have three main functions if you break it down. I mean, there's so many things we can talk about, but the three main functions are, number one, settling inflammation. Number two is fluid balance. And number three is energy production. Let's talk about fluid balance. There's a lot of controversy on this particular subject in how much water should we be drinking a day. We're not talking about the quality of the water, the plastic in the water, the tap water. We're just talking about good quality, all things being equal, good quality water. And the thing that I've learned through research is it's a really good rule of thumb is if you weigh 150 pounds, 75 ounces, half your body weight in ounces. If you weigh 200, 100 ounces. If you weigh 120, 60 ounces. You get the math. A lot of people will disagree with that, but here's what I want to add into the equation. When you're exhausted and you're burnt out, what are we typically taking to help with our energy? Stimulants, caffeine, and that caffeine is a diuretic, which means it's going to cause you to lose your fluid and your fluid balance. So what I tell my clients is if for every 8 ounces of caffeine, and maybe you're having a big grande or huge coffee, for 16 ounces, for every 8 ounces that you have of caffeine or coffee, you need to add 32 ounces to the equation of half your body weight. So let's figure that out. If I weigh 170 pounds, so that's 85 ounces that I need to be consuming in a given day. If I have 1 cup of coffee, that's another 32. So now I'm over 100, and I've worked with so many clients that want to know about what's the best test for the adrenals, why am I not moving the needle, I'm taking all these supplements, and I simply ask them, how much water are you drinking? And they're nowhere near half their body weight in ounces, let alone the 16, the 24, the 32 ounces of caffeine that they're drinking that requires 32, 64, and so forth in terms of extra and above. Really, really important. The next thing I would say is B vitamins. When we're stressed out, we're flogged by stress, on all angles, from work, from viruses, from elections, from family, from finances, from community, from isolation. When we are overstressed, our body is in hypersympathetic mode, and I'm sure you understand that. We are going to be burning through our B vitamins. Our B vitamins are what drives the energy production cycle inside the body. The challenge is that most vitamins on the market are synthetic. They are synthetic coal tar derivatives. I mean, think about that, from coal tar. It's terrible. And not only does your body have to work really hard to break down that nutrient to be able to give you the energy that it requires, it's going to be less effective. So meaning it's a double negative. You're not getting the benefit of a good nutrient, and it's costing you energy to be able to use that nutrient in effect. It's like a net calorie. I recommend a really amazing vitamin called MAX BND. I'll post a link under this video so that you'll be able to see how you can get it. We ship it all over the world. B6, B2, PABA, and B5 are the main B vitamins, but in the MAX BND, it's in its end chain form, which means it's fully methylated. It's very, very potent. It's live source. Its frequency and resonance match with your frequency and resonance. That may be a little woo-woo for you, but you want to have live food. You want to have intelligent, sophisticated, vibrating, signal-inducing foods, and that's what you're getting with this B vitamin. The last thing I would say is bioflavonoids. So bioflavonoids are all the colors of the rainbow. They are the minerals. They're the deep, nice vegetables and fruits and minerals that you should be getting in your foods. That's why I have it here. A lot of mineral depleted soils so that the quality of our food is terrible and we're not getting those essential vitamins and minerals to help those B vitamins and your fluid balance to end that adrenal fatigue nightmare so that you have the energy. So the three things are proper fluid balance, half your body weight in ounces, optimal end chain, ready to go, live source B vitamins that aren't synthetic, and then bioflavonoids, all the colors, the minerals, the vitamins of the rainbow in the soils, in your foods, in your veggies, in your fruits, and that should help with the things that you are missing in order to get your energy back. Make sure you subscribe to our video. Make sure that you put in a comment, a like, and let me know what questions you have next so I can help you in your adrenal fatigue nightmare. Take care.